That's right.
Hello, dear viewers. Um, Welcome to your Dugas Copy Webinars YouTube channel. This is Forex Trading with Rakesh, 4th of August 2023. The day is Friday. Hello, Peter. Welcome to the stream. The stream is still on. I'm sorry for the delay. I was not able to connect properly. I hope that you are still there. Yes, stream is still on. This is the last day, trading day of the week, and we are here, buddy. So, guys, those who don't know me, I am Rakesh, your host here. I'm an independent trader and an independent analyst. Though I'm using the trading platform, the YouTube platform of Lucas Copy Bank, but I have nothing to do with the Lucas Copy Bank. I'm just using their platform or their YouTube channel, but I'm an independent trader. That's why whatever I say in this live stream, it has nothing to do with the bank. It is my own analysis, and so whatever I'm going to tell you here, it doesn't belong to Lucas Copy Bank. So for those who are new, let me tell you that we'll be doing the price action analysis of the major currency pairs. Along with the major currency pairs, we'll be looking at silver, gold, Brent, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few currency crosses also. In the process, we'll be trying to figure out what are the key levels of importance in the coming hours and days for these particular pairs, and we'll see how we can use these key levels to our advantage in the framing of the trades and trading setups. And we will keep an eye on the current market structure based on the daily time frame, because we tend to keep our trades in line with the current market structure on the daily time frame, because we use daily market structure as the basis for our trades. With this said, I just want to tell you that whatever I say in this live stream is only to increase your knowledge, or to give you an advantage, or to give you an idea how to use the charts to your advantage and how to use price action to your advantage. Please, whatever I say should not be used as a trading advice. It is not a trading advice. It is just to educate you guys on how to read and decipher the charts. uh, Therefore, you should do your own research before you put your money on the line. And with this said, let me take you to the charts, but the way to charts goes from the risk disclaimer. So let's go to risk disclaimer. Please read it, understand it completely, and after that only go to the charts, which is on your screen right now. All right, guys, which chart is this? This is the dollar index. This is the daily chart of dollar index. Now, this is exactly what we had anticipated, right? You see, we had anticipated, actually, in the beginning we had anticipated a fall from 101.77. Then we anticipated a fall from this high, which was 102.22. Then when we finally figured out that the swing high is around 103.25, so there is a possibility of this also 102.63, and that exactly what has happened. So there is always a chance that this is going to happen. Now, when that happens, this is still not a selling market, guys. This is still not a selling market, but we are anticipating that the dollar will start falling soon. Why we are anticipating that? Because you see, in the longer run, the market is falling down. Okay, falling down. So we were expecting a lower high to be formed in this market, but in the process of forming a lower high, this market has started making forming higher highs and higher lows. So on the way up, this was the lowest, this was the highest low, 101.07, which the market has created on the daily. But when you switch to the 4-hour, you will know that this market has already broken the recent higher low on the 4-hour. So now we are expecting this level to act as a fresh resistance. So now if the price starts rising from here, 101.77 area, or this low at around 101.90 area should be seen, or should be considered as the fresh resistance, which will be a confluence of resistance around here, around here, around 9th of August, around 101.75. so if you can get it here, that is the best, but I think it will get here sooner than that, and we will be targeting lower prices in that case, that is 101.07 first and 100.29, and later on so many on the way down. Now you may get confused from this, so I am just removing it. So this is what is anticipated now. All right guys, if you are vibing around here and if you agree with me, make sure that you write that in the comment section, I mean in the chat box. And even if you don't agree, if you have some contrary views, you can write me even then, so that we can have a healthy discussion on what is going to happen in the dollar, what is possibly going to happen in the dollar. Now here, from here, it seems like the dollar will go down, but in the process, if it meets this line, there is a possibility that the price will start going up again. Okay, so anything can happen. Do not assume that this is going to happen and I will initiate the sell or I will initiate the buy. No, just go with the flow. If the market finds support here, then go with the flow. Okay, for the short term, but because in the long term we are going to get a selling market here. Now if you I think join these lines, you will get a fairly good trend line. Let's see, join this high. Oh, I'm sorry, if you join this high and if you join these highs, no, this is not good, but still we got it. This was not that good. Anyways, you got the idea that now this support, which was also a resistance previously, so this becomes an important level for us to keep an eye on. 101.77 is the resistance now for the dollar, and we are anticipating 101.07 to be tested in this market on the downside. What is happening in the euro? Well, euro also is at the confluence of the resistance now. I am creating it here. This is the confluence of resistance. One is this horizontal resistance being posed by 1.1045 area, which is yet to be touched, and the other resistance is by this falling channel. Although what we are anticipating is that this falling channel will break, because this is a contra channel. Contra channel means the uptrend is intact and this is a downtrending channel. So on the daily it is making lower highs, lower lows, but in the longer run the price is going higher, or you can say that the trend line is going higher. So I'm expecting this falling channel to break very soon and we becoming buyers in this market. This is what I can foresee. So I think something like this is going to happen, and in that case, if that happens, we will become buyers in this area. All right, that's all. So what will be my targets? We have already marked those targets, 1.1275. This is the first target. Okay, we have another targets on the way up, but these are the first targets on the upside and on the downside also. Now this level should be seen as the support if the price breaks above 1.1045. Now on the way down, it has made a market structure which will break if 1.1045 is taken out. So this is what we are expecting, the market structure to break on the upside, and this market, this downtrending market, to turn into buying market again. In that case, whenever it becomes a buying market, at the first opportunity close to those recent broken highs, we will try to enter the market with a small stop loss below and targeting 1.1275. Now this is called strategy or plan. This is plan that we want to execute. On the downside now, this should also be seen as a support only and only if now this price marker of 1.0912 area will become a valid support if the price clears this area of not 1 point this okay yeah, if the price clears 1.1047, actually not this red candles high but this green candles high, this should be taken out. Okay, so keep that in mind. What about the pound? The Great Britain pound yesterday gave us a bullish pin bar. We talked about it, okay, about bullish pin bar yesterday, and we talked about buying this market above 1.2738, and now the market is headed higher. But to what extent? 1.2887 is the level where it can extend itself to, where I am expecting it to find resistance. But if it clears 1.2887, this is a buy market only with the target of 1.3141. Actually this high may offer some resistance, so I'm marking this level also on my charts. Okay, on the way down, we have support at 1.2590. But if the price clears 1.2887, then this low will become a valid support. The low of this particular bullish pin bar will become a valid support. Talking about the Australian dollar here, Australian dollar has also come above 0.6594 now. Well, it looks like being bought back, but the volumes are not that high. Anyways, this today's rise maybe because of the quick fall in the US dollar across the board. So I think this market, which is not in an uptrend, will find resistance around this area. I think this is what I'm expecting, or maybe around here also. This may find resistance here or here. So let us see how the things unfold. But right now the market is rising, so there's no point in selling this market here. Rather than this, we should be looking for buying opportunities in the pound or in the euro, because we know that these are the rising markets. Pound is somewhat better than other pairs, but Australian dollar is not at all good. So 0.6739 is the resistance, which is horizontal level. In why we have created this? Okay, since my duty is to tell you why. So why do you think that I have marked 0.6739 on my chart? Anybody? Why 0.6739 is there on my chart and not this low and not this high? Anybody? Peter? Any answer? Anybody who is watching me and who can understand English, can you tell me why 0.6739 is of importance and why this price marker of 0.6594 is important rather than this low and this high and this high and this high? Why do you think? Well, I'll not be waiting for the answers, but if there is any answer, I'll be appreciating that. But still, I will try to explain that while on the way down, this price was making lower highs and lower lows, and after making this low and before making this low, this was the highest high that the price had made. Now, if the buyers are able to push the prices above these highs, that means, so first time the buyers pushed price from here till here. Next time the buyers from here, if they are able to push the prices higher than this, that means the buyers are in control of the market. Now when the buyers are in control of the market, that is no more selling market. So we will try to look for the buying opportunity, because we want to go with the crowd who is stronger. Now if the buyers are stronger, we will go with the buyers. Okay, that doesn't mean that we will buy this market here. We will let it go higher, come back to this area and buy here and let it go further. This is what the technique is. So for the Australian dollar, 0.6594 is the immediate support and 0.6739 is the immediate resistance. Keep the eye on these two levels. What about the New Zealand dollar? Similarly, like the Australian dollar, it has also traded a bit above 0.6120, which was the support area. And now the resistance level is 0.6225. On the way up, it can also get resistance from this falling channel. So nevertheless, the horizontal level of resistance is 0.6225 and the horizontal level of support, immediate support, is 0.6120. And after that, on the low side, we have a support at 0.6050. Okay, so keep these levels on your charts. Yes, you want to look for the selling opportunity in this market. No, in fact, above 0.6050, you should be looking for the buying opportunity, because if you consider these two swings like this, 1, 2, 3, so this may be a 4 and 5. Okay, so there is a possibility of the price going higher, but of course this falling channel will be stopping the price movement. So expect some sell off when the price meets this falling channel. USD JPY. Did we say something about this bearish engulfing? Yes, this bearish engulfing will invite more sellers, and the sellers have come finally. Now, if we see a close below 142.06, which is about to happen in the next, I think, 4 hours, if that happens, then 138.06 will be exposed. So that means if today we close anything below 142.06, that means we are going to test 138.06. that is a must. Okay, so let's see how the things unfold, but USD JPY may go towards 130.8.06 very soon. On the contrary, if for some reason the price starts rising from here, then 143.88 will be the crucial resistance for the USD JPY. dollar against the Canadian one. Well, who did not expect this level to act as a resistance? Because the ascending triangle targets are taken 1.3377. The targets are taken. Now inverted pin bar, or you can say inverted hammer, and the bearish pin bar. So all in all, everything is there. We just need to go sell this pair now, because we were expecting this level to act as a resistance, and that has not only acted as a resistance but also a bearish pin bar. So that means there is further losses possible. 1.3262 is the first target, 1.3150 is the second target. We have lower targets also on the way, but let first these two hit, then we will talk about the next targets. But this is a classic example of bearish market. Why? You look in the past, do you see this price action here? This is the price action that is there at the resistance. Okay, now do you see this price action here? This is also a bearish engulfing at the resistance. So something like this happening at the resistance, that means the price is going south. So now this is not a valid bar. Why? This is not a bar which you should be selling off, because this is not a pin bar to the downside, and this is not a bearish engulfing also. So you want a bearish engulfing and bearish pin bar. Okay, bearish engulfing and bearish pin bar. So this is what happens after that. So can you deduce what is going to happen after this? Well, something like this is going to happen. Okay, and you will be targeting this area. That's all for the USD CAD. What about the USD CHF? This is also going south. I think 0.8552 should be seen as the first area of opportunity here. Not the area of opportunity, but the first targets here. These highs have been tested, I think. No, not tested yet. So 0.8819 is what I was expecting the markets to reach first before a fall down, but nevertheless the fall has already started. 0.8552 is the target on the downside, and on the upside 0.8819 may be seen as an area of resistance. And for some reason, if the price again starts rising from here, then you should see this area as an opportunity of selling, because this is the area where you have confluence of this falling channel and the horizontal resistance at 0.8819. Silver must be rising again. Yeah, silver is trying to rise, but I think even if the silver rises from here, the sellers are now out of the market, so they will be jumping in again around this area with the target of 22.50. So my request to you is that when the price reaches 24.03 area, you look for a selling opportunity with the target of 22.50. Nothing else on this market. On the low side, we have support at 22.50. On the high side, now we have resistance at 24.03 in this market. Similarly for gold, it is trying to give us a bullish pin bar, but the resistance is huge at around 1942 area. Even after that, we have a resistance at 1967 area. If the price rises from here, I think it will be very difficult for the buyers to keep pushing the prices higher. 1966-67 area is a huge resistance. Right now, prices not expecting prices meeting the resistance area of 1942 to 1947, and is getting rejected. Let's see on the 4 hours. All right, so the price has failed to sustain above 1942 levels. That means there is a more loss on the way down. There are no volumes here. Let me bring the volumes. So this 4 hourly was having huge volumes. This 4 hourly no volume. So as the price is rising, the volumes are decreasing. So I think based on daily, we will be able to tell what happens tomorrow. So today with the bullish pin bar, there is no huge volume. That means there is more losses. There are more losses possible in this gold market with the targets of 1892. I think we should look for a selling opportunity. Brent, well, we have already discussed it. 87.46 is the target. Nothing. I will not ask you to buy this market. I'll not ask you to sell this market right now, because it has already, this rocket has already left for the space, and the space is around 87.46 and 89.87. So don't do anything here now. Just look at the scenery and enjoy the show. 87.46 is the resistance. Expect some profit booking there. Thereafter 89.87 is the resistance. On the way south, 83.03 is the support. That's all. Bitcoin is finding it so difficult to rise from 29,430 levels that it is still trading below this level with a small caution. Will this rise, and this may be a retest, but this retest is not very fruitful because there are no buyers, although the volumes have started increasing daily, like in the last 3-4 days the volumes were higher. The trading is more. Oh, the trading is more. Wow. Okay, so the trading is more. Do you see that here a lot of hands are exchanging? So I think somebody is building up positions here. 4 hour. Oh, so you see somebody is clearly building up positions here. I think Bitcoin is going to moon very soon, guys. Bitcoin is about to go to moon. So if I break it down to 1 hour, you know, I'm expert in that. A lot of buying in this candle, a lot of buying in this candle, a lot of buying in here. So guys, there's a lot of buying here in the Bitcoin. I think we are going to see the Bitcoin going very high, maybe towards 31,793. This is a slow building up, and I think today or tomorrow you will see that the Bitcoin is going to 32,000 again. So let us see how the things unfold. But this is my deduction that the price is going to 31,793 at least. What about Ethereum? Is something similar happening in Ethereum also? No, in Ethereum there is no volume in 4 hour. No. So in Ethereum the volumes are not there, but Ethereum is also suggesting us that there is a possibility of Ethereum breaking out further higher towards 2026. This is a possibility. If somebody is trading the Ethereum, he may get an opportunity to see 2026 in this market, guys. Euro New Zealand, we are buyers in this one, and the targets are 1.8081. Nothing else, no new news in this one. If we would have got an opportunity around 1.7603, we would have bought this market. Got long in this market with a target of 1.8081, which is the next level of resistance. Later on, we have 1.939926 in this market, but right now we are focusing ourselves on this high, that is 1.8081. Which I think today or tomorrow is market is shut, so on Monday or Tuesday it may be achieved. 1.8081 on the downside. 1.8006 will be now the support for this market. Euro against the Australian is consolidating. It's an inside bar. It may give you an opportunity close to this neckline. If you grab that opportunity, I think that will be good, because the market is definitely going above 1.6785 very soon. Right now there's no opportunity. I think a push to the downside around 1.6610 to 1.6625 area will be a good opportunity for you to go long. Right now it's not a good opportunity. Stay away from this till the time the price doesn't hit this neckline to find the support here. Australian dollar against the New Zealand consolidating. On the higher side we have resistance at 1.0833, and on the low side we have support at 1.0718 area. Pound against the Australian dollar. Finally we saw some movement here. It's a bearish engulfing, and today there is a consolidation. Pound is rising. Yes, Australian dollar is also rising, but we have technical resistance at around 1.9469. So you may get a good opportunity to sell this market around 1.9469 with a small stop loss of 100 to 200 points above. I think it will be a good idea, because on the downside we are looking for the trade of the year with the target of 1.59100. So let's see how the things unfold. But right now it is a hint. This is a bearish engulfing, almost a bearish engulfing. Also this high is 5-4 pips above this one. This high is 9468, this is 9469, so only 1 pips ahead. This is almost a bearish engulfing. A fall will be good, but I think it will give you a small rise to 9469 and then it will fall. So let's see how the things unfold. This can produce a very high level of profits, so this is worth taking the risk. If you don't want to take the risk here, then you will have to wait for the 1.8850 area, below which you can definitely sell this market with the target around 1.8490 and lower. USA 30, well, we have got another opportunity to go long in this market. 35845 is the resistance, nothing else here. nothing else. If the price drops even further, then 34,921 still will be a support area. CAD JPY, sell. Target is 104.24 and the resistance is at 109.50. Nothing else on the CAD JPY also. Nothing new. I mean, here also nothing new. The same. Everything is same. 0.6609 is the resistance. 0.6476 is the support. GBP CAD. Okay, there is something called breakout here, but I must check the volumes because if there is a breakout and no volume, then it is of no use. So yesterday's bullish pin bar had a huge volume, okay, better than these previous volumes. Even today, this is more than average volume. So I think I will go for a breakout here, but we still have 4 hours to trade. So something like this may happen now. If you get an opportunity like this, I think go long. Rather than going long right now, you should be looking for a retracement and then go long with the target of 1.7333. What about USA Tech? It has sold off till 15,265. Now is rising slowly. So let me clear this for you. This is possible. Why I have made it like this? Because I am expecting the channel to be followed. Okay, there is a possibility that this channel will be followed, and you can use this confluence of two resistances as a selling opportunity. Peter is saying, hi Rakesh, on the 4 hour for GBP CAD there is a 4 hour bull pin. Would that not be valid because of the price action on daily bearish pin bar? Okay, GBP CAD on the 4 hour, GBP CAD 4 hour, there is a, yes, that will not be valid, my friend. Why that will, yes, exactly, you have understood it. I think, Peter, you are good. So this is a bearish pin bar, but there is no resistance for this pin bar to be valid. Now I am saying that pin bar and the bullish engulfing and the pin bar should be valid only at the level of resistance. Now you see this is a resistance, right? So when this bearish engulfing comes, this has a meaning, or you can say when there is a bearish engulfing, it should have come off after striking to a level of resistance. Okay, now if there is a bullish pin bar like this, okay, it should have come from a support. Oh, so the pin bar will only be valid at the daily resistance. Yes, exactly, that is the exact thing that I want to tell you. Just like what's happening on USD CAD. Now what's happening on USD CAD? Exactly, so that's why I have more belief on this pattern, this pin bar here. And this is not only pin bar, this is also bearish engulfing also. So it is satisfying my two conditions. One is pin bar, okay, two is engulfing, and when both of things are at the resistance, I am very happy. All right, so you got it right. And every time, Peter, when you look for these things, when what I have just told you, see, I'm not aware of what is the future of this market. I don't know what is the future of this market, but I think I have already told you that this is going to happen something like this, because I'm very, very sure. But this doesn't mean that I have any crystal ball. Well, this can also happen. Okay, but based on my analysis in the recent past, not in the recent past, but from a lot of past events that I have seen, the market comes like this very soon. That makes more sense. I have been trading the pin bar incorrectly. Now it makes sense why I lose the trade. Yeah, so the pin bars are everywhere. This is also a pin bar. Okay, this is also a pin bar. This is also a pin bar. This is also a pin bar. You cannot trade every pin bar. There's no point in trading every pin bar. You should trade pin bar only. And also, above all, in GBP CAD, when you go to the daily, you know that we have been waiting for this price action. We have been waiting for this breakout for a long time. Now when this breakout happens, people on the lower time frames, who are generally retail traders, they look at this pin bar and they start selling. When they start selling, somebody starts buying slowly. Okay, and most appropriately, I will say that this pin bar is an hint that sellers are trying to take control. Sellers are trying to take control. maybe on the lower time frames, but we are looking at the higher time frames where this area is an area of support. Look at this. This is an area of support in the higher time frames. Boom, 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 boom. So we may be looking for another buying opportunity close to this area, so that this is not negated and we rise from here. Something like this is what I am expecting. Now when I switch to daily, then you will realize what I am talking about. You see, I'm just saying that let this price come down. Now how will this price come? Is it possible that the price keeps giving green candles and comes down to this level? Is it possible? Think about it. Is it possible that a price keeps giving green candles and comes down to this 1.6910? This is not possible. So it has to give you red candles. So those red candles will come like this, right? They will come like this. But in the process, they will not break below this low. This low is 1.6872. So if I remove everything else and and then I keep just this line here. So I will say, be sure that this line is not negated in the process of going down. Okay, if you get that opportunity, fine. If you don't get that opportunity, just too bad, because the price is very bullish and it may go to 1.7333 before taking you. If you are waiting here, this may not fill you in before it goes up. This may directly go like this. All right, that's all from my side in the GBP CAD. What is about US tech? Okay, so I was talking about US tech. I was saying that if I make this channel looks like this, and there's a more number of sellers sitting around here. So if you get the opportunity around 15,730 area, 15,15730 area, you may get a beautiful entry for this market to go down. And when this starts going down, you should try to book your profits first at 15,265 because of these two highs that the price has made here. Now you see the price is only making higher highs and higher lows. Now this may be another higher low, but this is also a confluence of resistance. So if you get a selling opportunity here, go short this market, but with a very tight stop loss. You can keep your stop loss actually higher than this, because if this high is taken out, you don't want to enter a market which has a market structure broken, right? So you try to get it close to 15,730 and keep your stop loss slightly higher than 15,811, which is the high of this candle. Because this bearish pin bar, if it is negated, you don't want to keep you don't want to stay in this market. All right, so notice the things. Buy as close to 5730, but get out if the market is trading above 15,811. All right guys, that's all from my side. I hope you know about the support and resistance levels. And one more thing, my friend Peter, if you really are saying that, great, thank you again, my friend. So if you are calling me your friend, then believe me when I say this, I am saying this very easily every time I close the webinar. But this is the most important part, the risk management. When you open a trade, you should look for the potential profit. If you have a potential of making 3 times of whatever you are risking, then it's a good sense to press the button and open the trade. But if it is not having a potential of giving you more than 3 times whatever you are risking, then it is not worth a trade. That trade is not worth taking. So don't take that trade, okay? And you should always adjust your position size in such a manner that even if your stop loss gets triggered, you should not lose more than 1% of your account. That is, if you have $100 in your account, you should not lose more than $1. If you have 1,000, you should not lose more than $10 on that account, on that trade. So one trade is not worth more than 1% for, even if you have an anticipation that, okay, if I win this trade, I will gain $1 million. It doesn't matter. That $1 million should be only 3% of your entire account. If it is so, go ahead, open that trade. But if it is not, do not open that trade, okay? Bear this thing in mind. You are never going to gain more than 3%. This should be your mission. And you are never going to lose more than 1%. That should be your mission. All right. With this said, guys, thank you very much for being with me here. I will see you again on Monday, 1700 GMT. Thank you very much for your time. See you on Monday. Bye bye. Happy weekend.